Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up Tuesday, February 14, 2023. Today on General Hospital, Jordan visits with Stella, who struggles to keep Portia's secret. Sam and Dante question a pub owner in England, and Heather and Ryan discuss their escape plan. At the wedding, Laura asks if anyone can show just cause for why Portia and Curtis should not be wed. Portia thinks about Jordan's advice to tell Curtis the truth before the wedding but stays silent. Laura asks Curtis and Portia the same question, and Portia looks at Trina, but still says nothing. Laura administers the vows and then allows Curtis and Portia to speak. Curtis waxes about how much he loves Portia and vows to make all their lives better. Portia speaks about how she expected her life to just be her work and Trina until he came back into it, and she can't imagine her world without him. Suddenly, she becomes flustered and begins to panic. Curtis asks Portia what is wrong. She stammers it's just hitting her that she's not marrying just him, but his family as well. He says they are her family too. They exchange rings, and Laura pronounces them husband and wife. The crowd erupts in applause as Curtis and Portia kiss. The party moves to the Metro Court, where Drew introduces the newlyweds. Portia and Curtis share their first dance, and then he hands Portia off to her father Sterling to uphold the tradition of the father-daughter dance. Taggart invites Trina to join them on the dance floor. Curtis eventually cuts in and Taggart allows him to dance with Trina. Trina asks how Curtis feels, and he says elated and grateful. Portia can't help but look over at Trina and Curtis, and Sterling asks her what is wrong. She assures her dad she's just a little emotional. Dressed to thrill, some of our favorite Daytime Emmy 2022 look Sunny and Nina hit the dance floor, and Terry and Yuri also join them. Finn and Liz sit the dance out, as Finn states he's not big on dancing. Joss tells Spencer to stop waiting and go ask Trina to dance. After her dance with Curtis ends, Spencer invites Trina to dance with him. As they dance, Trina says sick or not, Stella should be here for Curtis. Later, Drew makes a toast to Curtis and Portia and how happy he is for them. Everyone raises their glasses to them. Drew calls out to Trina to give her toast, but suddenly she's nowhere to be found. In her hotel room, Stella reads her Bible and can't stop thinking about the fact that Trina could be Curtis' daughter. Jordan shows up, and Stella admits she is not sure she's doing the right thing by staying away from the wedding. Jordan says they both love Curtis, but Stella fears Curtis' heart is going to be broken. Jordan reminds her that Curtis already loves Trina, but Stella notes he'll realize Portia has been lying to him for decades. Jordan points out that Portia doesn't know if Curtis is the father, and Taggart was a good father to Trina. She also feels Portia is a good person. Stella still feels torn about what to do. Stella takes some medication to calm herself and turns the topic to what is going on with Jordan's love life. Jordan pleads with her to please not play matchmaker for her. Stella promises she is done getting involved in others' love lives. Eventually, Jordan heads out. Later, there is a knock at her door, and Stella's surprised to see it's Trina and Spencer. At Spring Ridge, Heather sneaks in to see Ryan on Valentine's Day. She produces a card she made for him and tells him that she's got a way out of here for the four of them. He asks who the fourth person is. She says their grandchild, of course. Ryan grabs her wrist and asks if Esm knows who they are. She tells him that Esm will be told when the time is right, and they'll deal with that on their road trip. Ryan reminds her that everyone will be looking for them, and Esm isn't exactly going to go along with this. He asks what her plan is, but she tells him not to worry as she has it all figured out. She offers him his Valentine's Day present, a small shift she's made. She says once they are outside these walls, he can be his old self again. Ryan suspects if they are caught, he'll be the one with the knife, and she can claim he hijacked her and Esm. He thinks that's her backup plan. She assures him that she has it all handled, and they're going to be together as a family finally. Ryan says she's forgetting something. What if Esm doesn't want to go with them? Heather explains Esm doesn't have anyone but them to count on, especially not that louse of a baby daddy who is trying to take the baby from her. Heather swears nobody will hurt their girl. Ryan has a request. Before they take off as a family, he needs to make one stop. In England, Sam and Dante head to a local pub looking for Maggie. The owner, played by Heather Olt, asks if she can help them, and they explain they are searching for Maggie Fitzgerald, who worked as a nanny for someone they know and needs help. The woman says she doesn't know of a Maggie, but she knows of a Marjorie who was once a nanny, and she comes in from time to time to play trivia. Sam explains a woman she cared for, Esm Prince, is in trouble, so they need to find her. They believe Maggie would want to help Esm. The owner wishes she could help them, but swears she never heard Marjorie mention an Esm Prince. Later, Sam and Dante head out, and they both believe the pub owner is lying to them. Dan says the obvious question is why. Back inside, the pub owner pulls out a box of letters from Esm and says, "I warned you not to go looking for your father. What have you gotten yourself into now?" On the next General Hospital, at the wedding, Portia asks, "Where is Trina?" Trina asks Stella what would keep her from Kerr's wedding. Heather tells Esmond not to let something stop her. Sam and Dan continue their search for Maggie. Nina tells Ava she's sure their reasons are less than legitimate. Ryan yells out, "You what?" Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, General Hospital Update, and stay with us.